On a black background, there is the Center for Independent Living in Toronto's logo and yellow text that reads, "Introducing the Inclusion of Disability Equity and Access, Facilitator Team." The slide fades into a new slide, and then on a black background, the words Bev Herscovitch, Idea Project Facilitator.
Hi, my name is Bev. I use she, her pronouns, and I am a white woman with long reddish-brown hair and wearing a white t-shirt. I am someone who has multiple disabilities stemming from various physical chronic illnesses and mental illness. And from my experiences dealing with systemic ableism and discrimination and just various barriers in society and particularly in the healthcare system, I've become quite passionate about translating my rage and frustration and disappointment into making a difference for people like me and people with all disabilities, particularly those who face even more barriers than I do. I love to read, learn, and write, and I've used those skills to help others shift their own ideas around health and disability by sharing my growing knowledge in various forms, whether that's through long-form essays, on social media through my Instagram account, Unwell Unlimitedly, or through event planning, public speaking, and other formats like these workshops with the Center for Independent Living.
A slide with a black background and the words reading, "Why is this work important to you?" Or "Why do you do this work?"
As a way to expand my online activism and my writing, I do these workshops because it's very important to me to give people tangible ways that they can address systemic ableism. Because although the systems need to change in order for disabled people to survive and thrive, it is people that make up these systems, and people need to find ways to feel empowered to make a difference.
A slide with a black background and yellow text that reads, "What is one disability inclusion or access tip you have?"
Remember, not all disabilities look the same way, and someone's disability may be invisible to you. So it's very important to consider that everyone's body is different. What works for one person to address their limitations may not work for another, and it's always best to ask a person what they need and what's best for them and their body.
A slide with black background and yellow text reads, "To book a workshop for your organization, email Keat with the subject line Foundations, keat.welsh@silt.ca, keat.welsh@cilt.ca.